Am I wrong for telling my neighbor to get over the color I painted my house? I bought a house in a community without an HOA because I wanted my home to reflect my style. I chose a neighborhood with colorful houses instead of plain earth tones. I finally repainted my house in a soft, peachy color with sage blue and pink accents, fun and colorful without being too bold. If you Google blue sage peach colors, you'll see a similar palette. My neighbor Paul hates it and has been complaining since we started the project. He's also expressed disdain for our front lawn, which has wildflowers, sunflowers, garden flags, and a little free library. Every time he complained, I told him I didn't care. I suggested that he might be happier in an HOA community with strict color guidelines. He got angry and said he's lived in his home for 15 years and shouldn't have to move. I told him he'd have to learn to live with a little color. Last weekend, while my niece and I were putting up paintings we made, depicting ladybugs and turtles in bright colors, Paul came over again and called it an eyesore with my niece present. I told him, it's time for you to grow up and get over what I'm doing with my house. He got angrier and said I had no right to talk to him that way. I told him to go away and get a life. If he has so much time to complain about a colorful house, he should find a hobby. He stormed off, calling me a nasty piece of work. A neighbor later told me that Paul has been saying I'm disrespectful. She said he's a pain, but he's been in the neighborhood forever, and it's worth being nice to him. So, is telling him to get a life really that big of a deal?